Hey, welcome back to Alliance War Season 25. This is war number 12, the last war of the season. To finish it out, Poseidon is going up against pOSeR, great name. And today, we're bringing a different team. Corvus Glaive is actually making his first appearance with Omega Red and Sabretooth. And in Section 1, we're going to take Path 4 with the Black Widow Clairvoyant there. And then in Section 2, we're going to stay on Path 4 with the Cosmic Ghost Rider and Emma Frost. And obviously we're running full suicides with this team. Omega Red and Corvus extremely suicide friendly, so I'm really pumped about that. And we're going to take a look at the boss island here, and a little interesting, they have Dr. Doom placed on the boss node with Protect Global, so he does not benefit from that Protect Global, which is interesting. But that is definitely a first for this battle group this season, seeing the Dr. Doom there. And I actually looked around their map because I didn't see an Apocalypse anywhere on defense, actually, which is really rare these days. I think that's probably the first time this season as well that there was no Apocalypse placed anywhere on the defensive map. So let's get right into it. Path 4, very simple, straightforward path. This is a 6-star Black Widow Clairvoyant, a rank 2. We got our boosts on, and we're going to use Omega Red. And the only node to really worry about here, and it's not even a worrisome node, is that we're going to gain debuffs if we stand too close to her for a long period of time, which with Omega Red, we have Willpower Mastery, so that's just going to heal us along with the bleed that we have. So we can stay as close to her as we want. We're going to lock in Death Spores right here. She's going to throw her special one, which gives us bleed debuffs, and that's all good. That's just free willpower healing as well. We're 100% immune to bleed debuffs. And we just reapply the degen with the heavy, and she goes down super quick, super easy. I was never really worried about that fight. Omega absolutely crushed her. Get the full attack bonus, 19 hits, like 30-second fight. Very straightforward. So because that was our only fight on our path, we are going to take this HitMonkey. And if you watched our war videos this season, you know that this dude has been problematic for me. I got some revenge on him. I think in our last war, Apocalypse absolutely destroyed him. But now it's Omega Red's turn to crush him. So he's on the Power Alternator Heavy Hitter node. And I miss a parry right out of the gate. Absolutely hate when that happens. But because he's not on the Ebb and Flow knockdown node, I don't need to knock him down to get our damage up. So I'm just not going to. I'm going to take the advice. He's much easier to fight when he doesn't have his monkey schemes active. And we're doing a ton of damage through our regular combos. We don't need to lock in degen or Death Spores. It would be nice, but ultimately, I don't want to risk it. And we're just basically going to combo him down. We're not going to rely on our Death Spores to do the damage this time. We're just going to bait out these special ones. They're not unblockable, but we evade them fully anyway. And we're getting pretty close here. We're going to launch a special 2, and it's going to do it. So 31 hits, a little under a minute fight. Very straightforward. Again, it's hard to believe that I had died to him so many times this season, but this is a great way to finish out the season without dying to him, so that felt like a little bit of revenge on the HitMonkey, and we move on into Section 2. So here we have a Cosmic Ghost Rider placement, and he's just not a great defender. He's a really good attacker, but honestly, I really don't see his value as a defender. He's on the steady build-up unblockable and spry node, and he's not going to evade, so the spry node doesn't come into effect. I guess there's a chance he could build a bunch of debuffs on us, but ultimately he would have to get really lucky, and I would have to really screw up in order for him to place a ton of debuffs on us. So we're going to start the fight with 1, because he's going to apply the armor break to us. And 1 debuff is fine. That's just going to give us free willpower healing along with our bleed debuff. So I'm good with that. So we're off to a really good start. We've locked in 18 Death Spores. The degen is ticking. He throws a special 1, which is unblockable, and I guess maybe that's the argument for why he could be a decent defender as well, but it's easy to evade. We evade the full thing. We lock in 23 Death Spores right here. Just evade the special 1 more time. Go in for a quick little few hits, and we finish with a full yellow bar of health, and he goes down like that. Very straightforward fight. Full attack bonus. It only took 14 hits, and just extremely simple. So, again, not a fight I was concerned about at all. And we're going to move right along to this Emma Frost. She's another 5-star at rank 5, so We've had a pretty easy time with defenders so far. We haven't come up across a rank 3 6-star yet. And this Emma Frost placement, again, I don't really get here. She's not going to apply any debuffs to us, so we don't have to worry about her going unblockable. And we're going to use Corvus Glaive, so we're going to apply the armor break. Now, obviously, we have the 2 suicide debuffs on us, the poison and the bleed, but 2 debuffs is fine. That's not going to do anything. We're going to bait out her special 1. And that does not apply any debuffs, so we don't have to worry about the 3rd one being applied, which again, just makes me question the placement here. We're going to block the first hit of the special 1. There we go. Go in with a nice little medium, light, medium. Throw the special 2. We've got a cosmic power boost on, so we get all that power right back. We're going to throw another one back-to-back special 2s, and of course that's going to do it. A quick 40-second fight. Again, very straightforward. Full attack bonus, Corvus Glaive, an awesome Emma Frost counter because of that armor break on the parry. And we clean it up, we finish the path, no deaths at all, pretty much full health. And that is going to bring us to the grand finale, my last war fight of the season. And it's this stunning reflection, polka dot power, stun invulnerability, Killmonger. He's a 6-star at rank 3. He's got like 268,000 health. This dude is stacked, he is so beefy. We died to a 5-star rank 5 Killmonger here earlier this season. That wasn't going to happen this time. I boosted up big. I've got the invulnerability boost on. This is my revenge fight. There's no way I'm losing this. This is the last war of the season. We need a win here in order to stay in Platinum 1. We don't want to fall to Platinum 2. So a lot is riding on every single fight. There's a lot of pressure to stay deathless in this war. And so far, we're off to a good start with just heavy countering his heavy attacks. Very simple, straightforward. Because the degen is on him, we're gaining power through polka dot power. We actually removed the parry mastery for this fight because that's how I died to the Killmonger here last time, was by accidentally parrying and getting reflected stunned, and the rest is history. So far we're off to a great start, and it's only been like a minute, and he's down to 20% health extremely quickly. All we need to do is heavy counter one more heavy attack, and I know this is going to be over. He didn't throw it right there. We're just kind of waiting for him to throw a heavy attack. The death spores fall off a little bit. There's the heavy. Lock in the degen. Get to our special 3. And that is going to do it. We're actually going to get a little bit of healing here after the special 3, which is just a little bit of a bonus. But this is our last fight of the war, our last fight of the season. And what a fight it is. That is awesome. That is a stacked mini-boss taken down with the full attack bonus by Omega Red. It only took like 54 hits, had that inverted. But yeah, that felt extremely good. And even better because we got the win. We only died 14 times as an alliance. They died 40. But a lot of those were overkills. So it definitely was a lot closer than it looks here. I think there was actually only like a 10 attack bonus difference. So it just shows you how many of those kills were overkills on various bosses. But they played really well. Chaos Omega Red gets a lot of credit. They were playing very strong in the beginning of this war, and they were dying very few times. It looked like it was going to be an extremely tight war the entire way through. I think our battle group had our best war of the season, actually. Our battle group only died 3 times total. And I think there's an argument that 2 of those were due to connection issues and game crashes. So I think our death count realistically was actually only 1, which is incredible. We definitely saved our best performance for the last war of the season when we all know we needed it. We were all very committed to winning this war, getting those Platinum 1 rewards because it really did hinge on the outcome of this war. So a victory is great, very important for us. And it looks like this is where we are going to sit. We are in the back end of Platinum 1 at rank 20, and so this is a little while after the war finished, so I don't think this is going to update again. This is probably our season-ending position, which is pretty cool. At the highest point this season, we were at rank 15 in Platinum 1, so 5 spots behind where our best performance was in the middle of the season is pretty cool. I know that there was some talk internally that, oh, maybe we can get into the Masters bracket, but there's a lot of tough alliances fighting for those spots. So I think this is a great finish. I think it definitely is a great achievement for everyone within the Alliance, and I think we're all very proud of how we came together. And we finished 8-4 on the season, which is actually the same record we had last season. That helped us jump into Platinum 3. So this season we did move from Platinum 3 into Platinum 1, which is a pretty big jump. That's really cool. Poseidon as an alliance was great. The leadership, big shout out to them for arranging the battle groups, for arranging the defense, the attack teams. Very strategic, very well thought out. They get all the credit for the rest of us playing so well. We couldn't do it without them. But I hope everyone else's war season finished really well and finished strong, and we're all going to enjoy some really nice rewards here in 8 or 9 hours. So I hope you get something good. I know I'll be doing a crystal opening video to show what I get from all this hard work. Hopefully it's better than last season's crystal opening. But drop a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more content, and we'll see you next season in Alliance War Season 26. See ya.